Alright, I'm gonna close my door right quick. Hold up, be right back. Alright, guys, we're doing another podcast episode, so don't bug me, I guess. Bye, guys, love you. Okay, cool. Should be good. OMG, Piano King? That's insane! Oh my gosh. Bro, you have so many freaking alt accounts. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm literally just looking at Piano King's new video. It's pretty epic. Gamer. Yo. If you should talk, that'd be very epic.
I'm shirtless right now.
What? What? Probably.
It's too late. Alright, starting the stream. Okay, now everyone heard me say it.
Let me check. Alright, yep, it's up.
Yeah. Starting the stream. Okay.
Starting the stream.
Starting the stream.
Starting the stream.
I'm totally gonna get trademarked by Technoblade. Got my trusty water bottle. How much have I drinking already? I don't know, but it's been an amount. Okay. So welcome to podcast, guys. We've probably wasted like 3 minutes already, but it's fine. Now you guys can actually hear me.
Yo, let's go.
And Riff is apparently shirtless.
Poggies.
all you ladies out there, just imagine that.
Oh, get out of here, man.
I've been told I look particularly sexy without my shirt on.
Oh.
By whom?
A gay dude.
Let's go.
Makes sense. I've been hit on by a gay guy. Do I regret it? Yes. Speaking of regret, podcast episode. We're talking about regret and everything we regret.
I regret ever joining this channel.
I regret.
I'm kidding.
I regret being born.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's not like you had a choice in that matter, though.
I mean, I could have killed my mom, but like I didn't want to do
Whoa.
No, you couldn't have killed. What?
that. Have you ever heard of death via childbirth?
Yeah, that's still not the child's choice, though.
Yeah, it's not the child's choice.
Yeah, I know. I love you, mommy. I don't want to kill you.
Yes, he does. Don't listen to him.
No,
Leave.
Run.
Hurry.
No.
Run for your life. Go now.
I love you, mommy. She's probably never gonna hear
No,
this.
he
but
doesn't. It's
as
a
of-
lie. It's a lie. Run. He's plotting.
No,
Run.
I'm
Just
not
leave.
plotting anything. I love my mom. I love my sister. I love my
False.
dad most of the time.
False. Whoa. Bro, you gotta chill, buddy.
I'm just kidding. I don't believe in love. But we talked about that last time. Previously on the podcast, Ultra doesn't believe in love.
Oh yeah.
I still don't.
Maybe you should, though, because love is a great thing.
How would you know?
Because I've experienced it firsthand.
You've had the sex?
What?
I'm leaving.
I'm sorry, what? What?
Never mind. I regret
Um.
saying that. Just gonna use the word regret as much as I can in this podcast. Regret. Alright, I actually have a funny story that I should have told last podcast. Well, actually,
Do tell.
it's not funny. I don't know why I said that. I regret saying funny because it's not funny. It's a story, but it's a story that I should have told last podcast, but I forgot about it completely. And it's also kind of about regret, so it makes sense for me to be saying it here. Anyways,
Fair enough.
so back when I was 10,
A wee lad.
yes, a wee lad, I was 10, and I went to this local gymnastics / daycare place that we'll call Red Ruby.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yes. So at Red Ruby, I was in a sort of theater / dance class with my friend. I need to think of names. My friend Gabe and this girl Alex. So, and then there were 3 other girls. I didn't get to know them very well, so I won't talk about them. But we were one day, me, Alex, and Gabe, and the other girls, we were all practicing for a performance we were gonna do. And
Ooh.
Alex whispers something to Gabe, and Gabe goes behind there was like this little corner in the wall where there's a wall blocking you, and then there's also like a little pocketed space that you can walk in, so no one would see you in there. It's in the corner. So Gabe walks into the corner, then Alex she grabs my hand. She says, "Hey, Mike, come here." And we go into the corner, and she kissed me.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
When was this?
Wait, I wasn't listening. Then I heard the word kiss.
When was this?
I told you I was like 10.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dude, I still haven't gotten kissed. How the heck? Why do you think love isn't real?
These stories. So, but I don't count that because I was 10 and Alex was 8.
Alex was 8?
8.
That's the same age gap as Call Me Carson and that one person. You should be going to jail, my guy.
It was consensual and she did it to me.
Same with the Call Me Carson one. I'm just saying.
So yes, do I regret that happening? Kind of, because I was 10. She was 8.
Sus.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you the one that's saying that love isn't real?
Because it's not.
I still have yet to be kissed by a woman.
Same here, because I don't count that.
What do you mean, say here?
I don't count it. I was 10.
Yeah, you should count it.
No, I'm not counting it. It didn't happen. It didn't
You
exist.
should count it. Why
Nope.
won't you count it?
Nope, because I was 10 and it didn't exist. It doesn't. I haven't talked to her since a long time, and we both agree that it doesn't exist.
That doesn't matter. It happened.
Okay, well, I don't care. It didn't happen. Who knows? I might have just lied and made up that whole story.
Yeah, but you
Who
didn't.
knows?
Yeah.
You fool. I was Alex.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Nope.
Hey, guys, it was me. It was me all along.
You need. There's a 3-year age gap between us. Not a 2-year.
Exactly.
Anyway. That's my story that I forgot to say last podcast, but it's about regret. Because I regret that ever happening.
Kissing her?
Bro, why? You should be savioring that.
I am not savioring that because... one, savioring isn't a word, it's savoring. And 2...
Savioring.
No. I just don't count that as an existence. It didn't happen. It didn't exist.
Ah, but you see, it's...
Alright, anyone else have a regret story?
There's a lot I regret, but I don't know if I would change any of it.
Do tell.
Being homeschooled.
Ooh.
It's
I imagine you would
Ooh.
regret that.
it's had negative effects and it's had positive effects, right? Going to public school
Right.
would have definitely changed my life a lot. And a lot of times I wish I had gone, but if I could change it, I don't know if I would, right? Because this is kind of getting into fate. I don't really know what to say, but it's like I don't know, like I feel like whatever's happening in my life is probably how it's supposed to be, you know? And I just have to trust that things are gonna get pretty cool in the future, you know?
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
I really wish I had retrospect to be able to look at my life and understand everything that's happened and everything that you're going through. Kind of like it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that, though.
Yeah, I know. I feel it because I wish I had
I'm
retrospect
trying to
too.
think what. This is kind of an interesting topic because, yes, everyone has a regret, but like, I can't think of any on the mind. Like, A, yes, I regret stuff, but B, I want to keep that to myself.
Wow, this podcast is all about opening up. Tell us you need
To literally to everybody on YouTube.
Yeah.
I regret having sex with your mother.
Whoa! Why are you
Same
guys
here.
so on the nose? You make
I
me
was making that
uncomfortable.
just because Ultra was gonna say that, bro.
What do you mean?
I know Ultra was thinking it. I know Ultra was thinking it.
I don't do that kind of stuff, alright?
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Thud sound effect. .mp3. All right, so let's see. Something I regret. One time. Okay, here's one that kind of has to do with like the love and relationship stuff, but I didn't include it because it's very useless and I don't care for it. But basically,
Just like my story.
it was what?
Just like my story, I don't care for it.
Yeah, fair enough. But this one actually has to do with regret. Basically, what happened is there was this girl,
Mm-hmm.
who was kind of a psycho. Hang on, I'm thinking, what's her name? Her name's gonna be
Sounds like my sister.
Bay. We're gonna call her Bay, okay?
Okay.
Wait.
So,
What's the second letter of her name in reality?
A.
Okay, I don't know her.
But Bay, what happened is she was kind of like a psychopath. In fact, I think, well, I know. I haven't talked to her in a bit. But basically, she's kind of a psychopath. Pretty weird, outgoing. She thinks she's living in a TV show all about her, right? Like,
I hate people like that. Like who make it all
same.
about themselves.
Yeah, seriously. But basically, so yeah, that happened. And so literally, like, uh, she'll overreact literally everything. Like, and not in a sense where it's like a drama queen. It's like overreact. Like, cry when someone calls her, like, below average. Like seriously, one time I was like, "You're below average in height," I'd say, and she just seriously just like started sobbing.
Sounds like she was very insecure.
Yeah, but I'll get to this later. But Bailey, no, not whoa, Bay. I mean
See,
Bay.
that's what I
I'm
thought. That's
just
what I
I'm
thought her
just
name
saying. I
was.
really don't think it matters if you say a random name. Like,
That's fair. Okay, but Bay, I'm still gonna say Bay.
Okay.
So now I'm going to show you how I use Grammarly to.
I'm just gonna say Bay.
I hear you listening to
Basically,
Grammarly.
what?
I hear that Grammarly ad riff.
Basically,
I'm not monetized, so I know you're not watching my content.
he's watching his own videos.
Makes sense. 'cause
No.
Basically, Bay,
I'm
what
watching.
happened is
What's the smallest
she.
gap you can walk through in Minecraft?
Oh hey, that video got recommended to me, and we keep
Bro.
interviewing Uni.
Bro, okay. Basically, she was, pretty obsessed with, like, everything, right? And she grew an attraction to me, which was a little bit scary, because this was back in 6th grade. So, like, this was a few years ago. And, before I started thinking logically and being at least a semi-decent smart person. But, like, ugh. Basically, okay. Basically, what happened is she started liking me, and oh my gosh, jeez, I'm getting spam pinged.
Why?
Okay, sorry. So she started liking me. Here, I'm gonna turn myself on Do Not Disturb. So she started liking me, which is scary because I really did not like her. And she was she was the type to say she was depressed and say she was suicidal when she really wasn't. Like,
I hate people like that.
same.
I
Because
am
it like
depressed
undermines the
since-
thought of people who actually are depressed and suicidal.
Me. That's me.
Wait, what?
You didn't know this? I've said it like 20 times.
You're suicidal?
Yes, I have been since 2019.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
Ah, that's me. Do I regret it? Nope. Well, sort of. I went to therapy for it, which was nice, and I don't regret that.
That's
but...
good. I'm glad you're getting help.
Well, no, my dad stopped it because I was too expensive.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Did he say that to you?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. What? He said you were too expensive.
Yeah, he said the therapy was too expensive for me.
Therapy? Okay. That completely changes it up, Michael.
Did I not say the therapy part?
No, you seriously. You said that. Okay, that makes me a lot like happier. You said that you were too expensive.
Yeah, I meant in the context of getting me therapy.
Yeah, that very much changes it. Okay. Basically, going back to the story, she's very like dumb. Like ugh. And so we would hang out ish, and she started liking me or whatever. And then she did like this thing where like she would say again, she was like super obsessed with like, oh, the world's about me. It's a TV show. And so when she confessed her crush, she was like, uh, she almost played it off as like a sitcom, to where she was like, I no, not a sitcom, more like an anime kind of. Like a romance kind of anime or whatever. She was like, I like you, okay? And it was like super awkward and dumb. Like she was obviously acting, but it's clear that she was acting. Like there's yeah, it was like ugh. But basically, going into the regret part is she was good at manipulating though. Like she manipulated one of my good friends now. Thankfully, they stopped being friends and stopped talking to each other. But she's manipulated a few people. Like,
What do you mean?
and her best friend, like mentally abused almost. Like
That's
to where no,
That's
like
bad.
seriously, what happened is to one of my good friends. She literally said, "Uh, one sec." But she literally said, like unironically, she literally said to the uh to my friend, saying, "Hey, if you stop being friends with me, you aren't gonna find anyone else, and you are gonna commit suicide eventually."
That
so,
is
Like
so
word
pretty
for
on the
word.
nose.
that is
Yeah,
horrible.
word for word. Uh, and I was like, that was super messed up, right? We didn't find out about that until like middle school because thank goodness Bay didn't go to our middle school.
That's good.
But yeah, Bay didn't go to our middle school, which is good. So, my friend felt like really safe almost, like finally I got away from this very toxic person. And she didn't really like she wasn't good at manipulating me per se, but in 6th grade it was like Valentine's Day or whatever, and she gave me like a Valentine, right? And she like hinted at me getting her something, so I felt bad, and I was like, okay, sure, I guess I'll give you something, right? And this is before I found out she was like mentally abusing my friend, right? Uh, and so I got her like a teddy bear or something, and she loved it, like loved it. Uh, and then um so like she couldn't get enough of me, basically, like was constantly hugging me, was constantly like doing all this and that, and I was like, okay, sure, like it's kind of awkward, I don't like it much, but it's whatever, right? But then she on my birthday she came over to my birthday party because I was like, sure, I guess you can come over to my birthday party, sure, why not? She asked me out, which was weird. Like she asked me to be her boyfriend
At your
in
birthday
6th
party.
grade at my birthday party. Yes, and I'm pretty sure she didn't even get me anything. I think that was her birthday gift.
Her asking you out.
Yeah, and I was like, sure, like yeah, okay. And then it was like very awkward because it was very one-sided. So I was like, yeah, sure, let's go out. Uh, and then So I guess technically that was the first time I was ever dating anybody with like boyfriend girlfriend titles, stuff like that. But it was one sided. And then one of the days, and so she also manipulated me, saying like, "Hey, if you break up with me, then I'm gonna kill myself." Like
Yeah, that's not the kind of relationship that you want to be in.
So
that's what I'm
what did you do?
saying.
So how'd you deal with it? What did you do?
Basically, I was like, I don't care. Like, well, of course I care about the person
But it wasn't.
himself. I don't
Oh
want
yeah.
anyone to commit suicide
But
because
it's
that was
like I'm
just
not gonna let
awful.
you. But you. But you were
I
calling out
don't like her, and I
manipulation.
need this to end. Basically, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, I said it to her straight. I was like, "Hey, I never liked you. I don't know why you think I liked you. I don't." Right? And she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." Blah, 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 blah. Like, started going through like quote unquote mental breakdown, even though very much I think it was false. But yeah, apparently she was like so sad. Blah, blah, blah. And then after a little bit, I apologized. Like, oh, I'm sorry for I'm sorry for saying that I liked you, even though I didn't. Even though I didn't ever say I liked her, I just said like, sure, yeah, I guess we'll go out. And she was okay with it. She was like, okay, like got it over it like really quick. And then, uh, so that's one of my main regrets is accepting her invitation to go out because it was a bit sus.
Bay sounds like not a good person.
Yeah, very much not. But then Babe kind of became a stalker. Like
You?
in the editing process of this video, I'm gonna post if I can find it. I'm gonna post a video in the editing because I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna post.
What you said about the last
There's a
one.
video. There's a video that apparently there's multiple videos of Bay recording me during class, and I didn't know about it.
For real?
Damn.
I'm not even being sarcastic.
That's actually messed up.
That is
Right?
extremely messed up.
Like, I didn't even find out about it until I caught her in the act, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I have like 20 videos."
Yeah.
Okay, well, it matters what you're doing with the videos, right? Like if Like-
Yeah, I was nervous about that. She
can't
could be
let-
doing something a little bit sus with that.
Yes. A wee bit
If you
sussy.
get- if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of weird. I'll put it in the editing if like I could find it. I probably won't be able to, but you never know. But yeah, it was very weird, and I found it. I found out about it, and she's been doing that. She was doing it for like months, right? And so I was like, "Dude, that's not cool. Please delete the videos." And she did, but she kept a few of them. She kept a few. What are you
Quiet
doing,
mouth
Ryan?
here.
Ryan, what are you doing here?
Man, I'm sorry, but this is a podcast for just us three. You can listen though. I don't know how to move him back to the audience.
did someone get in?
I got him.
Thanks.
Yep. Okay. So so yeah, it was very sus, but she didn't do the like she didn't delete some of the videos, and I was like, okay, well, sure. Like I found out about that later, right? And so she sent me some of the videos, and I was like, that's so weird, but okay, I don't care. Because of course I didn't know what she was doing with the videos. She was just recording me, right?
Yeah.
And then she sent me the videos. Who knows? Maybe she's still making the videos to this day. She's recording me right now.
Through the window.
Imagine she's
Yeah,
watching this
seriously. Like
podcast.
I just look out my window and I see a camera.
Imagine she's listening to this podcast right now. I wonder what.
That's what I was thinking before starting this like segment.
It's just, what if Bay happens to be watching?
Because
this?
let's see, I'm gonna look up their YouTube channel. I know they had a YouTube channel, and it was very cringy. I'm gonna try to find it.
She had a YouTube channel.
She had a very cursed YouTube channel. Yeah. Let me see.
So- You know what I wonder?
What?
When someone's bad at something, right? But it matters a lot to them. How do you
Let's
break
see.
it to them that they're bad at it?
You try and be nice about it. Like, if yeah, I think being nice about it is the best way to do it. Like, say,
Right, but
you guys thought one of my videos were bad. We'll take Bagel Review 2 as an example.
It's not bad though.
Yeah, I know, because in 2 days it got over 100 views and like 10 likes already. So, anyway,
oh, for some reason I thought we were talking about popcorn kernels. I was like, wait, Ike, I thought you hated that.
No, I do.
yes, I know you guys hate popcorn kernels, but say we're talking about Bagel Review 2, and you guys didn't like my intro where I sang the Marvel intro. You just be
Well,
like,
that's pretty
hey,
funny, actually.
That was a good one. That was good though.
thanks. I did Universal for Bagel Review once. I'm like, how do I top that? Marvel.
Marvel.
So, uh, so you guys didn't like that. You just kindly say to me, "Hey, Ultra, I don't think the intro for Bagel Review 2 was good. Like you did.
Well, like, what if
I
it's
know
like,
you tried, but
what
it
if it's
wasn't
something
good.
like singing?
Well, I mean, I did sing that intro, so it still
You know, like,
works.
what if someone like really likes singing and they think they're good at it, right? Or they want to be good at it and they can't. Like, but like, they just can't. Like,
Just
do you
bring,
tell them?
just tell them nicely. Like, be as nice as possible when you're telling them.
Well, should you even tell them? Like, you don't want to encourage them, right? Like, you don't want to send them off to like American Idol, and then have them get embarrassed.
Yeah, so well, maybe encourage them to take lessons or something. If you don't like, if they love singing, but you don't want, but you know they're bad, but you don't want them to stop because you know they love it. Like, encourage them to get practice or take singing lessons. But if
I'm
they're
still trying to find the freaking video because it was so dumb and I
if they're
love
just
it.
that bad at singing, then
Is it Bay's video?
Yeah, it's Bay's video.
freaking Bay. Yeah, if they're just
Bay.
if they're that bad at
Baines.
singing, just tell them, hey,
Baines, what the frick?
you're not that good at singing, you know.
Sure. Let me see.
Anyway, it's time for philosophy on the Ultra Podcast.
Cool. I love philosophy.
Same here.
How do you define what is objectively real?
Oh, I was gonna talk about regret because that's the topic of this podcast. But sure, we can talk about what's.
Oh, the philosophy of regret. That works.
Yeah. uh, yeah. What do you think about the philosophy of regret, Riff?
So I think it's interesting. Your turn.
Oh, okay.
I can't find it.
Okay. Do you think regret is an emotion or a negative feeling? Because those two can be separated into different categories.
I would use a different word than feeling, because feelings and emotions are
Basically the same. Yeah. Negative response to an action. Because I think it's the latter. I think it's a negative response to an action.
I wonder if she deleted her channel. I always think that she deletes her channel, but then I check again and it's not deleted. I'm very confused.
We'll just leave Uni to do what he's doing. Rift, what do you think?
So ask the question again.
Do you think
I didn't understand.
Do you think regret is an emotion or a negative response to something?
A negative response? Well, I think the emotion is a negative response to something.
Okay. I don't know how to word the second one. It makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense at all. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, so I think regret is an emotion, and I think that the best you can, but I think regret serves a purpose, right? You can learn lessons from it. if you do something stupid, right? Like you're talking to a girl and you say something really stupid, or you try asking her on a date, but you do it in a stupid way. I'm saying stupid a lot. Um, looking back on it in the future, you can see exactly like what you did and why it messed up. And so even though like stuff like that you regret, um, if you're smart, you'll use it as a learning experience for the future. And I think that's the best way to learn to use regret. And that's Riff's philosophy for today.
Ah, nice. What about your philosophy?
I'm still trying to look at the freaking YouTube channel. Hold on.
Alright, well, what if you did that after the podcast?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
So sorry, what was the question?
Regret philosophy. What do you think?
Regret.
Regretto?
Regret. It's probably a good way of showing that you made a mistake. Like it's a good way of thinking to yourself, yeah, I made a mistake. I do bad things. Acknowledging your mistakes, I guess. What?
Abraham! My question is he playing that IRL or is he listening to his video on
He's
it?
listening to the video.
Oh, okay.
I set the volume to max and like dangled the headphones next to the mic.
So, were you finished with what you were saying?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I was wondering if Riff interrupted you as always.
Well, I did, but
But Uni was done. Alright, so my philosophy on regret is that it's helpful, honestly. Like, regret is...
this is difficult to talk about.
How so?
I'm not really sure. There's like a lot of ways to branch off, but like, I don't know. Keep going.
Do you regret making this the topic for this episode?
Somewhat. I don't know. I feel
Regret.
like, yeah. Isn't that funny?
Yes. The one episode we regret is the episode on regret.
Yeah. Plus today I'm in a weird spot.
How so?
Emotionally, it's complicated. We should have done love and relationships part 2.
Okay, I can't talk about how I think love is fake for another hour and a half, alright?
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. I'm just today kind of in a really strange mood. So I'm having a hard time like participating.
Do you regret being in that strange mood?
It wasn't a choice. Well, I can see the choices that led up to it.
Do you regret those choices?
No.
Huh. Then you should be in a happy mood.
This mood? No. Because think about it, right? We just talked about how regret is helpful, right? So I think we can agree that regret is a painful feeling, right? Sometimes more than
Mhm.
others.
Yes.
But we also talked about how it's useful for the future, right? So the way I'm feeling right now, it's funny like talking about it but not actually explaining it. The way I'm feeling right now, I can see how it's going to help me a lot for making choices in the future. Yeah. I should make that my catchphrase, like with a big pause and then yeah.
My catchphrase is bippity boppity, you are now my property.
That is scary.
Slavery.
Yes, slavery.
One sec,
It's also
I'm
the
gonna-
first thing I'm saying to my wife after we get married.
Oh, that's
I'm
gonna
sorry,
end the marriage. That's gonna end the marriage right then and there.
Yeah.
Priest is like, you may now kiss the bride. I kiss her, bippity boppity, you are now my property.
That's so sucks, though.
My wife
You don't say that.
Alright, I changed my status.
My wife instantly says, "Hey, can we undo that marriage or something? Is there a way to undo it?"
Control Z.
Control Z, please. This guy's a weirdo. I am a weirdo.
Everyone is.
I like your
That's what I've
status.
learned.
I like your status, Riff.
Yeah, so I was kind of thinking about it, and I was just like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Something big that I regret. I had no choice in this, but it's a big regret in my life. Is obviously my parents' divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
It's
how
understandable.
can I regret something that I had no say in? Because I regret how I acted to it.
How did you respond?
Very positively. And I
What do you mean?
regret that.
Now, here's a question.
Yeah.
Do you think regret can be a good thing?
100% yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because regret shows you what you did wrong, and it shows you how
Exactly.
how you can
Acknowledging
fix
your
it.
mistakes.
Yes, if you acknowledge your mistakes, then regret can be a positive thing. I don't know where we're going with this.
I don't know. This is a kind of a tough topic, I guess.
We should have prepared.
I apologize for suggesting it.
No, you're fine. It's
I regret the
we
suggestion.
were truth be told, we were gonna do religion, but then we decided it's a little bit too personal.
You decided that. I will
What?
tell you. I will tell
I
you.
was fine with it. You decided that. I was just taking a
I
team
did?
blow. Yeah,
I will tell you
you said it was a
everything
bit
about
too
my religious
personal.
beliefs.
Me?
Yes,
All
you.
right,
Me?
we're
Yes,
switching
you.
tracks
No, we're not. No, we're not.
straight
No,
into
we're not.
religion. Oh,
No, we're not.
so you
No,
are
okay.
deciding we're not talking about religion.
No, okay.
Yes.
We'll do
Actually,
religion.
yes.
We'll do
That
religion
was me.
next
That was
episode.
me.
Next episode, we'll do religion.
No.
Okay.
All right, if Ike so chooses.
Oh, we gotta listen to the freaking 14-year-old.
I'm not moving out this next year.
I am, and I'm.
That's a bad thing for you.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm sure your family life's good.
Exactly.
Your sister's moving away though. And last episode, you talked about how
I
much you
could
love
care less.
her. What? You said you love
Wait,
your
wait.
sister.
I'm kidding. I do love my sister.
Did you say you could care less or you couldn't care less?
He couldn't care
I
less.
could.
No,
Ugh.
you said couldn't.
That means you do care.
No, I said I could care less.
Yeah, that means you care.
Exactly. I was correcting. I was correcting Michael.
My name is Ultra.
Ultra. That my bad. Ultra. I meant ultra. My bad.
Lol. You're fine. It's all fine and dandy and beautiful, and life sucks. I regret life. Life is what I regret.
This is kind of a lame topic. Are we just gonna end the podcast soon?
I hope your dad's not watching. That'd be embarrassing.
Yeah, my dad isn't watching, and nobody's watching this time, which I guess makes
That's
sense
good.
because it's not that interesting.
Yeah, because we're not talking.
There's only
about
one
anything
person watching,
interesting.
and it's me.
That's because we're not
Bro.
talking. That's because we're not talking about anything interesting. We should have done Love and Relationships Part 2.
No, okay, no. We can't do two things right after another.
You literally can.
You
Alright,
why do you want to talk about love and relationships again?
Because there are exciting and terrifying and regretful and painful and optimistic and depressing new developments.
I know all of them. Because you told
I
me.
want some cheeseburgers.
Let's go get cheeseburgers after the podcast.
Let's go get cheeseburgers.
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
am not allowed.
What if we force you
Hashtag
to?
Sunday. But if one of you gave me a cheeseburger, that
I get paid tomorrow.
Okay, so I have enough money to pay for that, but I don't have a car.
I can't participate if that's what you're saying. I cannot participate.
My mom's car, but then I would regret it.
Lol, that's the name of the podcast.
Hey, that's the hey.
I think I'm done.
I said it. Mouse said this stuff really hot, by the way. Thanks, Mouse.
Mouse,
This stuff really hot, and yeah.
I have a crush on you.
What?
What? Riff gay confirmed, guys. Piano
Oh, is Mouse a
King.
man?
Yes.
Yes,
Piano
now, man, what?
King comes out as gay on podcast. Piano King comes out as gay on the Ultra Podcast. You heard it here first, folks.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, but if I was gay, it'd be for guys wearing turtlenecks.
So if I just put on the turtleneck, you'll instantly get satisfied.
No, I said were I gay.
Yes, I know. Alright.
Straight fire. Alright,
Alright,
so we're ending the podcast?
Yes, I'm done. Bye.
Yeah.
I guess so. I regret making this regret episode. Regret.
Same, because it was a kind of a lame topic.
Yeah.
No
Yep.
offense.
But hey, I have an announcement. Skit channel coming soon. Okay, bye.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey guys, I texted my crush.
Yeah, go subscribe to I Texted My Crush. It's a skit channel with all three of us, and we're planning the first episode later today, maybe. I don't know.
And it's gonna be actually good.
Yeah, like actually, unlike that skit on my channel where Abraham just took up half the video with all his bloopers.
Yeah, Aaron wouldn't stop calling me. All right, see ya.